Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. In this video, we're going to show you how to troubleshoot the top 6 reasons why your dishwasher is noisy. Stick around to the end of the video for some important tips on how to improve your dishwasher's performance. But before we begin, we're going to make sure the appliance is unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off the water supply underneath the sink. First thing to check is the circulation motor. It circulates the water throughout the dishwasher. The circulation motor is an electric motor with a drive shaft on one end and terminals for the power on the other. Depending upon the design, it may or may not come with the impeller. The motor is usually mounted on the bottom of the dishwasher on the sump. If you hear a loud squeaking noise coming from the motor, more than likely the bearings have gone bad and the motor will need to be replaced. If you need to order a part, simply go to AppliancePartsPros.com and type in your model number. Find your part on the easy-to-read diagrams and match it to the number below. Click on the part if you want to see more pictures of the item or watch its repair video. You can also scroll down to see DIY stories from customers like you or ask a question in the Q&A section. Once you're ready, you can add the part to your cart. It's that easy. Most orders will arrive within 2 business days. The next thing to check is the drain pump. It pumps the wastewater out of the dishwasher. The drain pump is usually made up of a small electric motor and a pump body with a drain impeller inside. The drain pump is located at the bottom of the dishwasher. If the dishwasher is making noise during the drain cycle, it could be that the motor is going bad or something might be stuck in the pump body. You can inspect the pump body to see if it's something you can clean out, but if the impeller is damaged or the motor bearings are squealing like they're going bad, then the drain pump will have to be changed out. Now we can check the water inlet valve. It lets the water into the dishwasher. The water inlet valve is made up of the bracket, the valve body, and the solenoid. It's usually located down in front behind the access panel. If the dishwasher is making noise while it fills, it could be that the water inlet valve is going bad. There's a chance that it could have just come loose, so make sure it's mounted properly. If the solenoid is buzzing or making a knocking sound, then the valve will have to be replaced. Now we're going to check the pump seal and impeller kit. This kit seals the pump body where the motor shaft goes through it and pumps the water. The impeller is the part of the pump that actually pumps the water. Depending upon how the manufacturer sells it, it may also contain the seals, screens, or motor. Whichever style yours has, make sure you change out the whole kit so everything's new. The impeller is located inside the dishwasher at the bottom of the sump. If the dishwasher is noisy, it could be that something like a piece of glass has gotten into the sump or the impeller itself is damaged. Depending upon your design, you may have to access it from inside the dishwasher or from underneath. In order to get to the impeller from the inside, you'll have to remove the lower rack, take off the spray arm, and the screens. Once you have access to it, make sure to clean it out and inspect the impeller. From underneath, you'll have to take the motor off the sump to get access to the impeller. Once you have access, you can inspect the area for anything that shouldn't be there and clean it out. Then inspect the impeller for damage and replace if necessary. As always guys, hit those like and subscribe buttons now to help support us making more of these videos. Now we can check the door cable roller. It's what the door cable is routed through to help the door open and close properly. There have been a few different designs over the years, but they all do the same thing. They route the door cable from the spring to the hinge so the door opens and closes smoothly. There are usually 1 or 2 rollers mounted on the dishwasher. Some are sold by themselves and some include the cable. The door cable rollers are usually mounted to the tub, 1 on each side of the dishwasher. If the dishwasher is noisy when you open and close the door, it could be that the rollers have gone bad. Once you have the dishwasher out, you can inspect the rollers. If any are damaged or missing, you'll have to replace them. Last thing to check are the door hinges. They're what the door rides on as it opens and closes. Door hinges are what the door rides on when you open and close it. They usually have one side that mounts to the tub and the other to the door. The door hinges are mounted to the tub and the door. There's 1 on each side of the dishwasher. If the dishwasher is noisy when you open and close the door, it could be that the door hinges have gone bad. Once you have access to the hinges, inspect them for damage. If yours has a bumper, make sure it hasn't fallen off. They usually make a squealing noise if they're bent or damaged. If it's squeaking right on the pivot point, you may be able to add a small amount of grease so the hinge rides smoothly, but if the hinge is damaged, you'll have to replace it. Now here are those performance tips we mentioned earlier. If your dishes aren't getting as clean as they used to, or there's a funny smell coming from inside, it could be that you need to do some regular maintenance to your dishwasher. First, make sure the water temperature is correct. Most manufacturers recommend the water to be around 120 degrees Fahrenheit to clean properly. You can also run the hot water in the sink until it comes out hot to clear out the cold water in the lines before you run the dishwasher. It's important for the spray arms to be clear of dirt and soap residue. Clogged spray arms can prevent the water from spraying out as intended, causing your dishes to remain dirty after a cycle. Simply take a small nail or toothpick and check all the holes on the spray arm. If any are clogged, make sure to clean them out. Be sure not to use anything that will deform the holes. It's important to inspect and clean your dishwasher's filter as well. A clogged filter will prevent the water from cycling through the dishwasher properly and can prevent the dishes from getting clean. Make sure to clean off any residue on the interior walls and gaskets. Also make sure to use a cleaner such as a Fresh or Glisten on a regular basis to help keep everything clean. Keeping everything clean will allow the water to flow properly and clean the dishes better. It will also reduce stress on the motors and pumps since they won't have to work as hard. Once you take care of the problem, you can plug the appliance in, turn the water back on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another troubleshooting video brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons now, and if you have any questions or want to share how your repair went, leave a comment down below.